You've got to put on your thinking caps for this one. You know, I separate myself from these self-labeled so-called dating coaches, relationship experts, all these self-invented and self-given titles that mean absolutely nothing and are worth absolutely nothing. Idiotic one-liners like, a woman is not yours, it's just your turn, or a woman waits at the finish line and picks the winners. And these are utterings of, really, I'm sorry to say, average to low intelligence minds. Of course, what, you want them to pick the losers? If these women were your sisters and your daughters, do you want them to pick the losers that are unhygienic lowlifes playing video games all day long instead of being a successful man in a polished suit, earning a great living and living in a beautiful home on top of the hill? No. So if you think that I'm coming from a place of misogyny to the women, you are more wrong than any human being can be. I am coming from a place of fairness and reality. So with that said, I want to talk about these women and men in these relationships today. The enemy is these feminist career women who think that a man is all about wallet. That's why they say a woman needs a man like a fish needs a bicycle, and some idiotic low intelligence garbage like that. No, a man is more than just a wallet. A woman needs a man like fish needs water. You know, it's not just his money. You need a man to protect you, to make you feel comfortable, to make you feel loved, to make you feel secure, to make you feel safe, to make you boldly go around the world, travel, walk into a restaurant. Anywhere you want to go, you are more confident with a man next to you. A quality man, not any man. And to deny that, you will, it'll hit you like a ton of bricks when you're about 40 years old and nobody is looking at you. But just to make you understand that I am not about, raising any man, acting and bashing all women. Not at all. Not at all. A man has to be worth being with. A man has to be someone who has made something of himself, who owns things, who has goals and ambitions, who knows about hygiene and how to dress and how to be a man, a strong man, passionate, strong, yet compassionate and caring. Let's go back to the women. The career woman, the feminist woman, the ones that are in your face. To be exact, the Hillary Clinton, Sheryl Sandberg, Michelle Obama types who promote not needing a man and you can have it all. No, you cannot have it all. No, we need each other. But my point, my entire point for making this video is the more these feminist women try to say that a man is an unnecessary thing, once you have your job and everything, the more you try to prove that you don't need a man, unfortunately, the more things come back to the basics. Let's face it, I'm gonna make enemies, this is gonna be controversial, but men want beauty and sex and women want security and safety. No amount of feminism, no amount of progressiveness, no amount of modern day living and women being given high-paying jobs and more women graduating from college, all of that is meaningless, because in the end, it's you in the mirror by yourself, having to admit to yourself when you're putting your head down on that pillow at the end of the night that none of that really matters. When it's all said and done, a man is not going to approach you because you have a certain amount of degrees or your salary has a certain amount of zeros in front of the numbers. He's going to approach you because you look good, because you look attractive, because, I'm sorry, you're slim, preferably you don't have kids, you don't have 25 exes in your background, and you don't have a 55 to plus body counts. And I'm being very, very conservative and kind on you saying 55. We all know the number is more like 255 if you have had the opportunity. So, point of this video is hate me, love me. I don't create the news, I only deliver it. No matter how many jobs you have, how many college degrees you have, how much high paying you are, at the end of the day, even if you're sitting in that back of that chauffeur driven Rolls Royce, you're gonna be all alone. Because men want someone who's attractive, who's easy to be with, who is not in your face, some loudmouth feminist, who is kind, who is attractive, smells good, looks like a woman, dresses like a woman, wears high heels. puts on enough makeup to make her look like a woman. Even animals realize that it takes attractiveness to mate. And on the other side, a man must be able to provide security, must have a home, must have a place to live, must be driving nice cars, must be worldly, must be knowing how to dress, how to create a hygienic environment on his body. Okay, a man worth being with, not some loser who wears a t-shirts and jeans and a shitty beard and plays video games all day long with no ambition. Okay, so this is not about putting one sex above over the other. No, they both have to be deserving of each other. Okay, so no matter how many degrees and how much feminist you are and how many Sheryl Sandberg types are out there, it's still gonna come down to looks and easy to be with, drama free or minimum drama, because I know some of you women just can't help being controlled by your emotions. And a man has to be worth being with, someone who has something to put on the table, because we know women choose men solely, and I mean solely, based on the offer on the table, not who he is. All the best. Hardcore. You don't like it? Sorry, you don't like life. Go complain to God. All the best.